project I'm most excited about has been funded by Facebook to put virtual reality into aged care. And we think about aged care, often people are scared about going into aged care and they're really worried that they might be bored or have nothing to do. And so in this project, we're engaging with aged care residents and staff to experiment with what is the value of virtual reality. And it's been a real delight actually to work with often isolated older people and staff and to introduce them to the opportunities and the excitement that is part of virtual reality. So we're actually at an aged care facility just yesterday, and the residents were beyond excited to experiment for the first time with a virtual reality experience. And as they said to us, they thought it would be kind of like watching a movie, but actually it was like being in it. And so they did a number of different things. Some went swimming with dolphins, others went on a safari trip, and we're going back next week to take them to different places around the world. So they're making kind of a bucket list of the things that they'd like to do or the places they'd like to revisit. And that's really the best part of this project, is that we're using technology to engage seniors at the end of their life and to support them to have enjoyable moments, moments that matter. And as well as doing that, introducing the technology into aged care, a critical part of the project is to create a toolkit and a resource for other staff. So this will be available freely online, and this toolkit will give some kind of tips and tricks for how staff might be able to experiment with virtual reality and get the confidence to use virtual reality headsets. The great thing about this toolkit is that it will use creative arts methodologies, so digital stories, cartoons, poems and narratives, and excitingly we're actually having a PhD student create a play. He's going to craft a play on the experience of what happens when we put virtual reality into aged care, and we hope to perform that later this year. So we're using all of these kind of creative arts-based methodologies to make the experience of technology, of virtual reality, to demystify it and actually give aged care staff the skills to give it a go and to implement it into their aged care facility wherever they might be. Because too often, staff and residents, they might want to try virtual reality or do something different, but they don't know how to start or what to do. And so the project really is about creating creating resources that support staff to do that, but empowering staff to do something fun with the residents they care for.